Welcome back to Shed Talks, everyone. Today we got me, Derek, we got Justice, we got Kyler, and our esteemed guest, Brock.
Woo! Woo!
Brock.
Yes, sir.
Broccoli.
Yeah, thank you. Go by that.
Brockolicious.
Oh, that's new.
Mayor of Brockington.
You know, that's my Sim City name. Brockton.
You're a YouTuber, right?
I'm a YouTuber. I've been a YouTuber since 6th grade, and I started with my dad making me an account, and it's been off and on since. I don't know the last time I posted.
Mustache Master E, huh?
Correct.
Where's that come from? What's that mean?
Huh?
I
I was a big fan of mustaches, and I was like also a bow tie, type of guy. But and now, as you can see, through the facial hair, and I can't do a mustache anymore because my girlfriend might kill me.
Did you have a mustache when you made your channel?
No, I did not. I was in 6th grade. I did not start growing facial hair until like end of freshman year, sophomore year, one of those two.
Good to know. Good to know. What's your subscriber count?
80 something, 85,
Ooh,
86.
80.
It grew pretty fast over like a year or two, and then it just stopped. Probably because I just stopped uploading.
That does it. That does it to you.
What correlation?
What kind of content do you like to post the most?
Mostly gaming. That's what I've done. I started off with a buddy of mine, Luke Air, and then he just stopped completely. So, where have you been, man? I need you. No. But no, it was pretty fun when we started, and then we just split off and did our own thing. A couple vlogs here and there, a couple just different types of content, but mostly gaming.
So you like gaming? A lot of the popular gamers, they like to live stream. Do you think you'll ever do that?
At one point I thought so, but I'm like, it's not me. I don't want to do that. That's a lot of work and a lot of setting up to do with my rinky-dink setup, like over there, that webcam connected to a computer.
Ours isn't much better.
Yeah, my computer connected to it.
It's a work in progress.
So.
Please sponsor us.
Speaking of sponsors, this video is brought to you by Raid Shadow Legends.
I know you got no sponsors, boy. I know
With
you got
80
no
subscribers,
sponsors.
what do you expect?
Something.
Something. We're your sponsors,
I'm
alright?
still waiting for the
On the
McKnights
way.
to sponsor us.
Brock,
Yes, sir.
you go to Northwest Missouri State University.
There you go. Yes, I did.
How do you like it?
Very fun. A lot of people say it's a party school. I mean, yeah, it has parties here and there, but you gotta really know the people.
Have you gone to any?
One, but nothing too big.
What did you do there?
Played volleyball.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. But Northwest was really fun. First semester. So I can't wait for second semester and see where it goes.
So you're an education major, and Northwest Missouri is one of the top education schools.
Yes.
So is it like, what do you think about it? Is it difficult? Is it easy? Is it worth it?
With transferring credits from my high school to Northwest, I didn't have to take an education class my first semester, and I guess I'm gonna get my first college education experience like next semester, and I'm hoping that brings me to like what I'm expecting, what I'm looking forward to when my career comes to that step. Something like that.
Are you excited?
I am. I get told I'm very well with kids, and I can't wait to do something, either in middle school, high school, something to teach them.
You don't
Have
care
they
what
sent
it
you?
is.
Have they sent you to local schools yet to teach, observe?
In high school, but not college quite yet.
Not yet.
Not yet. Maybe second semester.
Because I know over at Midland, they're sending those education meetings
Yeah.
every day.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just the first year at Northwest, you'll get your option in the classroom, and then if you really like it, you can stick with it. If not, you can drop it.
So you just took a bunch of gen eds your
Basically.
first semester.
That's not bad.
No, it's not.
It's not bad.
Before we go any further, I got you guys a little gift.
Oh my, you didn't have to.
Early Christmas gift.
A little Brocky
So
there.
it did get bent a little bit in.
Oh!
You guys
So now every time you put this
I
on
was
your
not
podcast.
expecting that. I was not expecting that.
That is
But-
the most
beautiful thing I've ever seen. How'd you
So-
get that?
I actually made it Monday, Tuesday night, and it got mailed today, and it got bent a little bit. As you can see, it's not.
That is fucking
Brock
dumb.
just presented us with a road sign with Shed Talking Road on it.
Yeah. If you want to see it, go to my YouTube channel. I'll have it uploaded as soon as I can.
It's beautiful.
The video
bro.
to this podcast is on mustachemastered.youtube, www, whatever they call it nowadays.
So, yeah.
This is oh,
Are we gonna hang this up in you?
I'm hanging this up in my room. We'll figure something out.
Yeah. Merry Christmas, guys.
I appreciate that.
It's very sweet. It's very sweet of you.
It's very sweet. You're gonna be coming back on here more often.
We're gonna give this guy a few more shout outs.
Yeah.
What a guy.
This guy's awesome.
You know, gotta make a first impression, you know.
It's a cool. How's your dorm life treating you? How's that going for you?
Good. I enjoy it. I'm not really in my room a lot. I'm usually out doing stuff with my buddies or whatever, and so but when I'm in my room, I'm really either playing video games or on YouTube or whatever. But my roommate, you know, love him to death, he's a great guy. Goes home quite a bit, but
I
mean,
get it.
yeah, I respect it. You go home, you gotta see your girlfriend, you gotta see your family, whatever, and I ain't complaining. So,
What are the rooms like?
average dorm, like in a movie experience. Beds,
Yeah.
like right across from each other, desks for one another. But we got a corner room. It's at Northwest,
Nice.
you either got a wide room or a narrow room. So wide is just longer.
Yeah.
Narrow is just
Are the narrow ones like one person?
no.
Still two in those?
Still two.
Do you like being there more than home, or what do you think of it?
I come home maybe once a month now. It started off like 3 times a month, just because of like stuff was going on here back at home, and I wanted to be back for it. But no, I enjoy it. I like being there, like, just because I'm there with my buddies, and it's not like I'm in my room all the time. I'm out doing stuff, so it's not a big issue for me either being at home or there. So.
Was it hard to transition at all?
At the start, a little bit. Had to get used to being on my own, you know, making new friends. You know, it's not like I grew up with these people all the time. So, yeah, it was good.
I get it.
Yeah.
I mean, I go home like every weekend,
Yeah.
mostly because the food is really bad on weekends. And I don't want to spend money.
That's fine.
No, it's fun to stay sometimes.
I mean, I just come home from the home cooked meals.
That's fair. But when we have nothing at the house, all we get is Burger King, KFC, whatever.
So are you looking to a coach at all when you become a teacher?
Any sport the school offers, I'd love to coach. Preferably basketball, but I guess whatever's open, I'd be assistant, whatever. But it'd be nice. I mean, football, I played football all high school with Justice over here.
It's true.
It was good. Golf my senior year with Kyler.
Great times.
Yes, it was good. I enjoyed it. And the coaches there were magnificent. You know, football had some rough spots, and so did basketball, of course. But every sport I did, I enjoyed, and I learned from them at some points.
What kind of coach would you be?
What do you mean?
Would you be like a real like hard ass?
I don't think so, but I guess you never know until that moment comes. Like,
I can see Brock laying the hammer down.
sometimes I can get pretty upset. If you put me in a ticked off mood, I don't like it.
So, did you have any like role models that like made you want to like coach or teach or anything?
I guess I wanted to teach in like middle school, but I wanted to like figure out if that's what I really want to do. So in high school is when I figured out this is what I want to do, teaching. So I guess Miss Canust, she was probably my biggest inspiration. Like I had her in journalism, and then my junior and senior year I did yearbook, and she was always there to help me across the way. and I think that was where my biggest inspiration to become teaching was. One of my basketball coaches in high school was really like with me. Like he helped me come a long way through basketball, and so did my brother, my older brother. He was assistant coach with me, or no, he was my head coach, and my dad was my assistant coach, and they also helped me a lot too, trying to make me a better player and person all along. And I really look up to those two people.
It's very nice.
That's good to hear. That's good to hear. Now, what about you guys, huh? How's your winter break going? How's that going for you?
I've been working. You know, I'm unemployed, but I've been working. I've been splitting wood day in, day out, you know, back-breaking stuff.
Broke back?
I'm breaking back mountains of wood, you could say.
Kylie,
I'm laying the lumber,
I really
alright?
tried, guys.
is it true you didn't know Brokeback Mountain was a romance-esque film?
Yeah, I saw a clip of it, and I was going through like a little cowboy phase, and so
I
I
think you still are with those cowboy boots.
I am Brokeback Mountain
No.
right now.
No.
I saw a clip and it was like the end of the movie, I guess, and it was like, now look at what we got. All we got is Brokeback Mountain. And I was like, oh, this seems badass. They failed at their heist or whatever. They're broke now. They weren't successful, and now they just have to live off the land. I was like, okay, I need to watch this. And so I searched for it. I was trying to find it. I was about to like pay to watch it.
No, I've heard that your girlfriend told you.
She did spoil the plot for me. I was a little disappointed.
Yeah.
I would have liked to find that out for myself.
No, really?
What is that movie even about?
I really don't know. I'm just.
It's supposed to be a really good movie, though.
Maybe it is like a really good
No, yeah,
cowboy
It's
movie.
supposed to be like
Bad.
a really good.
I've never even heard of it, to be honest.
We'll watch it on the cast someday.
We'll do a little watch party.
Reaction. Watch party.
You know the podcast Logan Paul has, like, it's Impulsive?
Yeah.
You don't?
No.
Okay. It's alright. So Logan Paul and this buddy is side by side and have guests on. And then like for a while they had another co-host that just sat in another chair the furthest away from them. And that reminds me of Derek. Honestly,
What have I done?
Justice, you're Logan Paul and Impulsive, and then you're his best friend, and then whatever his name is, George or something, is Derek, and he just sits at the other side of the table.
Okay, I think I saw some clips. I'm pretty sure Georgia got fired.
Oh no, he did. Yeah.
So it is
Please
Derek.
don't fire me. Please don't fire me. I do
Derek.
Well, maybe you should show up on time, Derek.
Save it for
How
later.
did you buy
Save it for
paint?
later. Save it for later, boys.
What you know about paint?
Paint?
What you know about
I'm
paint?
getting it from my grandpa so he can paint the front door.
What does he know about paint?
Grandpa added
Why are you making him
Leave
paint?
my grandpa out of
Why are
this.
you making him paint?
No, I'm gonna paint it for him. It's his Christmas gift.
Oh, it's
So like I'm buying the paint, and then because he wanted to like paint the door yellow after my grandma, so I'm buying the paint and I'm gonna paint the door for him.
Maybe we'll keep you on a little longer then.
Thank you, boss Justice.
You're welcome.
Justice is not my boss, by the way.
Justice is like Big Brother in 1984 on this damn podcast.
Did you even read that book?
Yeah, I had to for my class. You literally you act like you're a god.
Do you like reading, Kyle?
I do like reading. I used
I
to
need to
read.
start reading again.
I used to read. I don't.
I
so
used
much
to
anymore.
always keep my nose in a book in like elementary, and then I got to high school or middle school, and you know it wasn't cool anymore. So
Nerd.
Even in high school, even the books in English, I would just kind of like skim read it. I wouldn't have time. I'd be so busy. But
Trying to spark notes about it.
yeah.
I used to read a lot of. I don't know if you guys know the Warrior series
With the cats?
with the cat. I used to read. I read like every book of that series.
Isn't it just like literally about stray cats?
Pretty much, but it makes them like badass, like warriors. It's kind of sick.
That sounds sick.
It is kind of fucking sick. But yeah, you're like Big Brother because you keep silencing us on this podcast.
Justice thinks he owns this podcast, bro.
I
I'm trying to
think
find
he
him.
did.
I
Go
kinda
ahead,
did.
get it out of the podcast.
He's probably gonna edit this out right now.
I won't, because it's too much of a hassle.
I'm just saying our viewing audience liked me the most from our last podcast. Or
They aren't coming on anymore, so it doesn't matter.
I don't.
I couldn't really hear the questions or Alden at all. All I could hear was Derek and the giggling of these girls.
Yeah, that's not happening.
Honestly, I don't blame you on that one.
They really like use psychological warfare on us to just separate us.
Because those girls just showed up out of nowhere.
They weren't invited?
Kyler kind of invited them, and then they
I
just came
invited
with
one.
food.
I invited one, and then 2 others came.
Wow.
That's how it is.
Plus twos.
Well, it was Kyler's girlfriend, so.
True. Dad, pull up the questions.
What were we talking
Cut
about?
it. Cut it.
Where'd my phone go?
Circling back to the interview, which is what we're supposed to be talking about. West Missouri. How are they doing? Aren't they good football? They're a good football team. Not this year.
Not this year.
Not
I'll
this
tell you.
year.
This year's a rebuild.
I went to a camp there. That was pretty fun.
Yeah, they had very great history of football and basketball, of course. However, it was a rough year. They got blown out on the Hoko game. They beat the teams they needed to beat, but they did not beat all the teams. They missed the playoffs for the first time in 20-some years. They became unranked for the first time in 200-some games.
Yikes.
So it's not been good for that football year. So, and our star running back is transferring to Oregon.
Screw
And I'll tell you what, I'm gonna cheer for him. I'm gonna hope the best for him, But it sucks he's transferring because he was our best player, and there's really no need to go to games now.
Did you guys have like a big section? Because I wasn't.
Student section?
Didn't have like any student section. Yeah.
It gets really packed, football and basketball. Besides winter break, of course, where basketball just has like a few fans for the students. But like when it's in season, of course it's in season. When school is going on, you get a pretty decent section. And during the football season, like the student sections go all the way to the back railing. So it's pretty decent.
That must be nice.
Oh, it is.
I mean, we don't have a student section at Midland, but one week they do like a big alumni return celebration reunion thing, and that game gets packed. Like
Okay.
packed. It's nice. It's nice.
For like our family weekend or whatever.
Continue.
Yeah. For the family weekend or whatever, that got packed because like my parents had a hard time parking. They had to like park across the entire campus and then walk to the field.
Brock, you got pretty big feet. Is it true what they say about that?
Big feet, big socks.
Yeah, alright.
Let's stay on topic, Tyler.
Moving on from that topic, New Year's is coming up.
Yes.
You got any special New Year's resolutions or plans?
Oh jeez. Resolutions are always hard for me, just because I'm like I don't know what to do.
I don't make it.
I don't want to make it the same. What?
I don't make it.
I make
Yeah,
it for
the
you.
reason I don't make it is because I don't want the same as anyone else's. I'm like I can't think of it. I don't have a creative mind when it comes to that.
I just better myself every day.
yeah, of course.
Believe it or not.
Mindset. It's that mindset. But besides that, I guess like a party or something. Hoping to have a pretty decent party. Like last year we held one at your house,
I think it was at my house.
and that was very fun, But I think snow was on the ground, and we like threw snowballs or whatever.
Wait, it's supposed to snow on New Year's?
No. Last year.
Oh,
But,
yeah. Was I invited?
Were you there?
I don't know.
Kylie was not there.
Kylie was not there.
To our listeners at home,
No, it was
give it
because we
Justice
did-
the Bird.
We did it like with bait through or something.
But
like
it was
that.
pretty fun, so I'm hoping a pretty decent turnout at my house.
I hope so too.
I think it'll be fun. I think it'll be fun.
Is Derek invited?
I put it in the story.
Justice is my biggest hater, by the way.
I thought Alden was.
You're in the story.
You liked it.
No, I said the same thing yesterday. I saw Brock yesterday, and he started talking about his New Year's party, and I was like, "What the fuck, Brock? Where's the invite?" He goes, "You're on the Snapchat."
Dude, you just liked it.
My bad.
Brock, do you have a favorite movie?
Yes, I do. Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
That's a good movie.
It is.
That's a good movie.
Pretty old movie though.
old?
Matt, 80s.
Is it that old?
I think like the
It might be
80s.
that old.
Big fan. What's it about?
A kid playing sick to just roam around.
It's about Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
Yeah. He
I don't
plays.
know
He
who
plays
this is.
sick.
Have you not watched Ferris Bueller's Day Off?
I haven't either.
Matthew Broderick is a high schooler who plays sick, and him, his best friend, and his girlfriend roam around Chicago, going to all these different places and trying not to get in trouble by their principal.
It's like Brokeback Mountain.
No, no, it's not.
It sounds like Hangover.
They need to make a new Hangover movie.
I haven't watched any of these movies.
That's like the best trilogy I've ever seen in my life.
Hangover.
Yeah.
You ever seen Brokeback Mountain?
No, I haven't. We'll watch it soon on the cast, though.
A watch party.
We'll make that happen. We got a TV right in front of us. This is the perfect setup for us.
What are we gonna talk about during that podcast?
The movie?
They're gonna react.
Oh.
It's like a reaction channel.
You gotta pause the movie, talk about it, and replay it.
Reminds me of like history and films in high school.
We're gonna take a quick intermission now. We'll be back with you in a second.
Sounds good.
Brock, you're a basketball guy, aren't you?
I am. I love basketball.
You love just dribbling balls and just. What's your favorite team?
For NBA,
Yeah.
I would say for the West, Golden State Warriors, and the East, the Chicago Bulls.
Chicago Bulls. Who's your GOAT? MJ or LeBron?
MJ, without doubt.
Why are those the only two options?
Because they're the only two GOATs.
That is
Well,
a good. That is a good question.
Those are the only two options.
That is a good question because there's been a lot of players that are like that type. Like Bill Russell, he had 11 rings. If we're gonna talk about rings, put Bill Russell.
Yeah, but I mean, he played against plumbers. If we're talking about GOATs,
LeBron is a flopper and a crybaby.
if we're talking about
LeBron's not the
GOATs,
GOAT.
if we're
LeBron's
talking
not the
about
GOAT.
GOATs,
You know, honestly, Larry Bird.
Why isn't Larry Bird the GOAT?
he's tough, but he's not the GOAT.
Neither is LeBron.
Larry Bird's my GOAT. Shaquille O'Neal's my GOAT, actually.
If we're talking about Brock, top 10. Top
Oh,
10.
jeez.
Top
Alright.
10, fire them off.
In order?
Just get 10.
Yeah. Well, of course, MJ, LeBron. Those are in the top.
The
10.
first two people you named were MJ and
I
LeBron.
didn't say in order.
You didn't say it. Get off me.
Cal and Brock are fighting right now.
Alright, MJ, LeBron, Shaq. You gotta have Shaq. Tim Duncan. I honestly think Tim Duncan is in that conversation.
He's top 5.
Larry Bird.
He's top 10.
Ooh, okay. Magic or Steph?
I got Steph 11.
Steph 11?
Honestly, I don't even.
Okay, not having Steph in the top 10 is.
I'd give Steph top 10.
Okay. Alright, how many is that? Is it 6?
That's 6.
I don't know. Shaq, MJ, Kobe, not Kobe, LeBron, Steph, Magic, Larry,
Throw in Kobe.
Tim Duncan. You want to throw in Kobe?
Oh,
Kobe.
throw in Kobe.
Then there's Bill Russell and Will.
It's pretty fair.
I mean, they were dominant during their times. Same with LeBron, same with MJ. They were all dominant in their certain times.
Yeah, I can't disagree with you.
I don't know
It's a
enough
good
about
top 10.
basketball to
Good top
disagree.
10.
Is this guy?
You just walked in front of the camera, dude. You not know anything about it.
Maybe don't put it there.
Justice just up and left the
Maybe I'll
podcast.
put it
It's
there.
mine now.
What are we doing, bud?
Keep yapping. Keep yapping.
Keep yapping
This
about
is my
what?
podcast now. Justice is my bitch. He got fired.
Justice is out brainstorming.
Justice, don't you touch that.
And so Derek, what's your first topic?
My first topic?
Yeah, you're the big boss now. You're George Orwell, 1984.
Alright, quit talking to Derek like he's got some
Big
authority
brother.
here. Let's complain a little, shall we?
Yeah.
They make nothing easy anymore.
No.
They make nothing easy anymore.
Man, fuck college. Fuck these classes.
That's not what I meant, Derek.
Fuck these winter classes. They're not letting me have a winter break.
You saw my TikToks, right? Like,
No.
I had a final project that consisted of me making a TikTok. I made 5 TikToks about the people who lost the presidential election. It was so hard to do this, and my professor is like grades it so heavily and you can't do anything wrong. I ended up getting a 70 on that, and which was better than most people. And I know someone who got like a 40 something.
All these kids nowadays just TikToking.
Well, it was that or a podcast, and I didn't have the tools to do a podcast like you guys. So
Yeah.
To be honest, I don't know why professors who you pay partly like try so hard to fail the majority of the students that pay so much money to go there.
You gotta be the best of the best, Derek.
Well, like obviously, if you don't do your work, they gotta fail you. But if you do your work and making an effort and you're actually learning, that should be the job to teach the students to learn, not to just grade everything they do or to judge.
Brock, top 5 presidents.
Okay.
I mean, when you have to include the 4 people on Mount Rushmore.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can just start with them.
So who's the 5th? Donald Trump, Joe Biden,
Neither of those guys.
Derek, shut up.
Bill Clinton.
I know your personal favorite's Ronald Reagan.
Go to hell.
I don't know. Who do you think should go in that 5 spot? If we had enough room to put another president on the head on Mount Rushmore,
Who's up there right now?
What president's
Theodore?
getting head? Let's
Theodore,
think.
Thomas Jefferson, George Washington, and Abe Lincoln, JFK.
I was thinking JFK.
JFK.
But he's only. I'm not trying to be rude, but he was only in office for a couple years.
Lincoln wasn't in office for that long either, but it's what he did
He
before.
finished
the
a full
presidency.
term.
You finished a full term?
Yeah.
Oh, then I'm just dumb.
But do you think JFK?
I think FDR.
That's a
When
good
did
one.
FDR serve?
It was like World
8
War.
years. Dude, or
He
more
served
than
like
8.
he served like 3
12.
terms. Yeah,
Like 12 years.
Was he World War II?
I think
Oh, he was, yeah.
Yes.
Okay, he's Napoleon, yeah.
he's goated.
Did he do... I don't know enough about FDR from on there.
Did he do the 2 bombs?
That wasn't him. was it?
I think that was the guy after like Truman.
That was Truman, yeah, that was Truman.
Thought you were the history guy, huh?
I don't know my president. I don't know my World War II presidents.
Okay, buddy.
I don't.
How are your guys' finals? I talk about mine, not one project.
Mine were really easy. I had like one written test. This podcast is one of them. Got 100 on it.
And then you say they don't make it easy anymore.
Oh yeah.
That's not what I was talking about.
Okay.
Finals just used to be a test. Now it seemed like every one of my classes, like my finals were like straight up 2 to 3 weeks.
Yeah.
So we had a test that we would do 2 weeks before the end of class. Then we had some sort of project or paper we had to write on top of it. And it just took me forever. I had to write like 5 papers on my last week of college last semester.
When I said they make nothing easy anymore, I mean like everything. The amount of technological hoops I had to jump through these past 3 days to get like something simple to work on my computer would kill an 1800s person.
Yeah.
It
Would
is.
melt their brain.
It is dumb. Like even like how they just make stuff nowadays.
Oh my god, it just doesn't work.
Like-
And they won't tell you how, won't tell you why. You just gotta guess.
And then nothing's gonna last either. Like
Nothing lasts.
nothing lasts. Like why? Like
It's like iPhones slowing down their past iPhones.
or like the
iPhones are stupid.
Because
Right?
Apple sucks.
Apple sucks.
Yeah, I can agree with that. I have an iPhone, but they definitely are sketchy.
What are the things that like your like your house drains into? Like that big pool or whatever underneath it? What's it called?
Septic tank?
Septic. Yeah, they make septic tanks last like 5 years now, when they would last like 30. Like stuff like that is just ridiculous.
I'm not a big septic tank guy.
I don't know much about
Well,
that.
everything's just about money nowadays. Whatever they do to make the most money.
Septic tank podcast.
What do you know about septic tanks?
There's a septic tank here. I watched it
What
again.
do you know
I
about
can do a
it?
septic
Let's pop it
tank
open. Let's take a look.
podcast. We're gonna go inside the septic tank.
You want to do that, Derek? Go ahead.
Sure.
You can go in first.
Yeah. You'd be the only one to go in.
I'm taking justice with
And
me.
you're not coming out.
You're gonna turn into like a teenage mutant ninja turtle.
That was a threat, dude. I have like.
Actually, he's 20,
40 podcasts.
so more like middle age.
It is true. You're 20 years old, huh?
You're
I am
old.
20.
You're just like an old man.
I was so sad.
What are you
when I
doing?
was my 20th
What are you
birthday.
doing? Coming back here to hang with us.
You got a credit score.
I do have a credit score. I have a credit card. I'm an adult now. I hate it. I can't even drink. Like I'm 20. I'm supposed to be an adult, but I can't drink. This shit's dumb.
Go talk to your local congressman about it.
My local congressman.
Who's our congressman?
I don't know.
Pete Davidson.
Warren Buffett. I don't.
Davidson.
You guys ever watch Jackass?
I was thinking about that on the way here.
Dude,
Why?
I don't know.
Okay.
it's like, I feel like it's such a like part of my childhood.
Yeah.
Did you
Watch it
did
all?
you watch it?
I've watched, yeah, a movie.
It was just so cool. Like I want something like that to happen to me in that kind of way, you know?
It's like when we went whitewater rafting. You see people do like stuff like that, and you're like, why would you do that? That's so stupid. You can die. But then we did it. It's like eye-opening. Like, this is the best moment of my life.
Whitewater rafting was, my eyes truly opened, like in George Orwell's book when the
Okay.
I really lived in like
Crying in your back.
1984 pretty much.
Me last night.
What?
What?
But
It's okay.
my bad.
Play Cards Against Humanity on here sometime.
That would be fun.
Play at New Year's.
Hooters.
New Year's.
I heard Hooters too.
New Year's.
Yo, Hooters podcast.
Last time I went, I got like sick from the food. Not gonna lie. It was
Last
like-
time I
I
went was
still
with
had my
you
car
guys.
running the entire time.
Oh yeah.
Because I forgot my key. I swore I
I
turned it
remember
off,
that.
and I didn't take my keys out of my car and it ran the entire time I was there.
I was too excited to go to Cabela's the whole time.
So I had this group of like my teammates who went to Lincoln, and my friend Lauren like left the car running that whole night. They were Lincoln, and they couldn't get back until someone like charged the battery.
What a bunch of ding dongs. You know what I wish? I wish that like instead of cars we just drove around like skid steers everywhere.
I wish we just went back to horses.
Honestly.
What you know about being a cowboy?
What you know about being? You're not wearing Tacova boots right now.
You're
I'm not rich like you guys. I'm sorry. I'm broke. So
First video back and we're doing this. We're talking about cowboys.
Yeah. Cowboys are cool.
Cowboys are cool. I respect the hell out of
What about
cowboys.
aliens?
Aliens are real.
Probably.
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 We don't know.
The universe is too big for aliens not to be real.
Probably.
It's fair.
Do you think there's something like interstellar like going on like right now?
What do you guys believe about like the UFO files like that the government's been releasing? Do you think those are real?
What are you yapping about?
Like you know how like the government had that hearing about like UFOs they found, and then Mexico said they like found an actual or like an
That was
actual.
Peru and it was a fraud.
Yeah, then one in Mexico.
Okay, but what about the U.S. ones? Like, do you think those are real?
They released like one video about an F-22 chasing down a UFO.
Everything that happens in America is real. Okay.
Yeah.
So basically, you guys don't believe it's real. That's all I wanted to know.
Alright.
I'm not saying it was an alien, but it was definitely a UFO.
Yeah, it's called an unidentified flying object, so we have no idea what it is. It doesn't have to be an alien.
Move on. Was the moon landing real or fake?
Yes, it was real.
It was real.
I think
Derek.
it was real.
Kyler.
I'm inclined to believe otherwise.
Dude, there's so many people who don't believe it's real. I didn't realize that until
The
recently.
amount of people that would have to keep that a secret is insane.
Yeah.
I do think that like, you know, Project Bluebeam,
Isn't that like the big
holo-
sun laser thing?
holographic like alien invasion,
That I don't know what
and
you're
then
talking about.
they get every nation under one to control everyone.
Yeah,
I
I
can
don't
see
know
that.
what
I can see that happening.
I don't know.
I have
what
no
this
idea
dude is
What was
talking
guys talking
about.
about?
My buddy John was telling me about it.
Fucking John.
He's not real.
John's not real?
No, you're not real.
I'm not real.
Are you deaf?
Are any of us real? Is this all like one giant dream?
Anyways,
Anyways, moving on.
Sometimes I think I'm in a coma and I wake up and I'm still in kindergarten. I'm afraid that I'm going to wake up one day and I'm going to be in kindergarten.
sometimes
That would be fun though.
Be insane. This is a crazy dream.
No, imagining like to start your whole life over again and do everything like that you remember everything that you were taught, and then you just succeed in life.
Why would you want to do that?
I don't know. I've made a lot of mistakes, so like,
mistakes build you into who you are, Derek.
Yeah,
that's
Derek.
true.
Into the man that you'll become.
Besides Adolf.
What?
Besides Adolf. He made some pretty big mistakes.
He
Okay, moving on.
New
Right.
Year's. New Year's. I wonder what the year is gonna hold for us, huh?
A lot's happened this year.
A lot's happened over the past few years.
Yeah.
Let's take a moment to rewind.
You know how much history we've lived through?
When are we gonna have a normal year?
We're never gonna have a normal year. Well, with like social media, like you recognize so much more that happens. Everything's blown up a little bit more.
Well, it's also most of it's not real. Or it's not true. Sorry.
Yeah.
It's real. It's not. It could not be true.
I'm just saying people see what's happening around the world more than they used to. So not everything gets like documented.
COVID really turned our world upside down.
Crazy to think it was back before COVID.
Really knocked me off my horse, huh?
Climbing up that mountain.
You didn't have a beard and a mustache back then. You had like an actual baby face.
Yeah, you had the baby face.
I saw some of your photos, like your photo with 50 Cent. I saw that, and you look 10 years younger.
You also had your eyes closed.
I did it. I can't believe I sold that picture.
That's crazy.
I can't believe the person who was taking the photo didn't tell you.
Probably they probably don't even remember me. I don't even remember them.
Well, the photo we also just took, you were like looking up, not even at the camera. So I think you just have like a thing for cameras.
I literally was looking at the fucking thing. I don't know why. Like,
Look at that. When you see that, look at it. Don't look up. Stop.
He's looking up. He's looking up.
You're currently looking up.
I'm looking directly at it.
Yeah, you have to keep your head going straight. You like tilt your head down and then look at the photo. You gotta keep like you just gotta look straight. There you
Yeah,
go.
that's a little better.
Nice and that.
Boys are ridiculous.
We're ridiculous. We're trying to teach you how to take a photo.
We're just yanking your chain, bud.
It's better you than me.
Huh?
I'm saying they're not making fun of me for once.
Oh yeah. Derek, you are late to like every podcast. You know that?
I was buying paint.
Why?
You're also late.
I already said this already.
You were late to the last one.
And the one before that.
I try my best. It's a long drive from Buccaneer Bay and Council Bluffs.
Then leave earlier.
The only
I showed up
time,
10 minutes early.
I also always get hungry and end up stopping for food.
I
the
get
only
that.
time you were on time is when you drove through my woods because you were lost in my house.
Look, I had unforeseen circumstances that happened before that caused that to happen, and I just wanted to say I'm sorry, Kyler.
You're lucky the Wendigo didn't get you in those woods.
Skinwalker.
Look, I didn't get lost. I couldn't find the road. I thought I knew where the road was, and I was very wrong. It was completely pitch black outside. I haven't been to this house very often. Mistakes were made.
Can you catch fly with these wings?
What?
We're gonna have to edit this so much.
No, that's going in.
No, I'm not.
We're only going
Who's
to get
we?
the part when you were talking about Ethan.
That better get edited. I love you, Ethan, if you're listening.
I bet he's listening.
Probably not.
Probably not.
Shout out to all our listeners listening at home.
Make sure to follow our Twitter. It's under the same name, Shed Talking.
Kyler,
With the,
Lane, I love you.
Apostrophe or asterisk and the E.
Asterisk, not an apostrophe.
Respond
Thank you
to
all
our
for watching
tweets.
the live.
Respond to our tweets.
Like our tweets, retweet them.
Retweet.
Go follow.
Show your local business owner.
Go follow
sponsor
their
us.
X, not
Go follow Brock's YouTube. Plug it real quick.
mustache mashing.
Follow my Instagram too while you're at it.
Follow
Nah, you
Derek
got
underscore
that.
Rex.
Kyler, you modeled, right? You modeled at Lincoln?
Mom.
I did go on the runway. My brother's girlfriend makes clothes and all that jazz, and the way it works at Lincoln is like when you take so many classes and you're like the upper level one, you have to like enter in like this show, and she did that. So like the theme was like wearing jeans, and so everyone was wearing like stupid jean stuff, but like. So she asked me to do it, and I was like, oh yeah, so I'll do it. And so I ate nothing for like 2 months, trying to lose weight, doing cardio. I was trying to slay, right? I was trying to look good.
You always look good, Kyler.
Oh, stop. But I did that. It was nerve wracking. It was like the most exhausting thing ever, because we got to the venue or whatever at like 7:30, and it started at like 9, so I was just standing there for however long, in like uncomfortable shoes. I was basically shirtless. I was all shy, but 15 seconds of walking, was none. It's pretty sick. I would do it again. If I could have like any profession, I mean, modeling, and you just walk.
Did you get paid?
No.
No.
I should be a model.
Moving on.
Moving on. What are you looking at me for?
You guys are the hosts. Thought you guys had this planned out.
No, not really.
You just go on the go.
Yeah.
Kinda.
Kinda.
No, that's fair.
So Brock, as me, who's someone who's looking for like more colleges or like trying to figure out where I'm going to transfer to next year out of community college,
Okay.
if you had to create like a selling point for Northwest Missouri, what would you say? Especially because I'm an education major too.
I honestly think Northwest is probably the best education place in the Midwest. I have no idea about any other coaches, but Northwest has the best education program. They've had a great history of athletics. If you want to be involved, you can be involved with a lot of different things. Intramurals is huge, and they're going to talk about something else or whisper whatever. But Northwest, no, it's okay. Northwest is a great school, great community. Everyone is involved at some point, and you meet a lot of new people doing whatever you're doing.
So you glad you chose Northwest? Like you
I'm
wouldn't
glad I
go
chose
anywhere else?
No,
That's good.
no. I was sure at first, wasn't my first option, honestly. But when I decided Northwest, I'm glad I chose it. People I've met, very nice, very welcoming.
Oh yeah, you started your frat.
I did not start that, but
So it started with you.
I was one of the few people in it. It was McCappa from Monsters University.
So how'd that come to be? Like, is it just freshmen, or did you guys?
We have 1, 2 sophomores, but the rest are all freshmen.
Mm-hmm.
Just a group of guys wanting to have fun, and that's what we did.
Did they haze you?
No,
So
They didn't blindfold you and pour stuff on you?
no, we had a contract. Yeah. It's a contract.
Kind of. I want to get hazed. Like, not.
No, why do you want to get hazed?
I just feel like that would be a fun experience.
I don't think so.
Like, I feel like
I don't think so.
I could make the most out of that.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I think I could have a good time.
Yeah.
My buddy was telling me about all of his experience. I was like, huh, I would do that.
This guy.
Kyler's one of a kind.
How are you guys involved with your schools? You all go to different.
How are you involved in your school?
You just
I
said-
just
Stop
said.
it.
Well,
In my made-up fraternity, I've done intramurals. I've done.
Were you on your phone or
What
something, Kyler?
what intramurals?
Basketball. I was assistant coach of my flag football team. We made it to the semis and unfortunately lost, but we're looking to get our get back in the spring semester. I did NBA 2K intramural, but those are a bunch of sweats. All right, they care too much about this game, and so I lost by 20. And besides intramurals, I go to all the sporting events. I'm involved with other things, like with my friends, and whatever they have going on, I'll try and support them in whatever they have.
Well, since I'm first in line, I meant to do and go out for more clubs and whatnot.
Yeah.
So all I really did was go out for a bricked up, Big Red Investment Club.
Okay.
Just because it made sense for my career and my major and to just be involved in it. It's also just would look good too. So it was cool. But,
You invest?
I invest.
What are you in right now?
Right now I've some Tesla, some Robinhood. No, not Robinhood. Tesla, Amazon, the other electric car company that starts with an R, Rivian. They do make nice cars. You seen the one around town?
No.
It's pretty slick. Tesla, Amazon, Rivian, and then I've been into some crypto recently.
How's that going?
It actually was going kind of nuts. I tripled my $50 investment. It's kind of goated. So I'll play with that for a little longer, see what I can do. But I do want to join the Taekwondo club next year. I want to kick some ass, really lay the lumber on Derek.
I did Taekwondo when I was like 10 and I got my black belt, so maybe I can teach you some things.
They give anyone a black belt.
All we did do was like dance moves and something like that.
Did you
It took me like 3 years to get my black belt. They taught you like basics, but overall, all the test was breaking a few boards and doing some like
jazzercise.
they'd have you do a few punches and then it'd be like a routine and it would just look like a big dance. But I can spar around a little bit.
Now I join chess club. Like to put this mind to work.
Derek?
So I'm part of the Iowa Western track and field team currently. I did intramural volleyball where we got to the semifinals, and then or not semifinals, we got to the finals, but we lost the finals, so we got second place. And I am a RA, which is a resident assistant in my dorm building, so I do all this stuff. I do room checks, I have to bus people, sadly, but it gets me free housing and a free meal plan, so it's worth it. That's how I stay involved.
I'm there.
You're there.
Football.
Okay.
That's about it.
About it.
Where at?
Midland.
Huh?
Get this guy out of here.
How you like it up in Midland, huh?
It's pretty nice. It's pretty nice.
I heard you guys have a cute little campus. Is that?
It's a nice little, cute little walkable campus. I like it. I enjoy it.
It's not a bad campus.
Lincoln's also has its charm.
I don't know how you can deal with that parking. When me and Ethan were driving back from Kearney, and
I don't have a car.
well, okay, but either way, when we were coming back, and the football game was going on at that time, Ethan had to park like 10-minute walk away from his dorm because he couldn't park at his building. Everything was blocked off. I don't know how you could deal with that.
That's crazy.
I just put these two boots to work and I just walk.
So how do you get to Lincoln?
I get dropped off.
Okay. Fair enough.
No, that works.
Circling back to when you just pulled a Shoresy on me with that, watching any good shows recently?
Personally, just Shoresy. I've been looking to find good movies with like dude actors.
What does that mean?
Yeah, what is it? Dude.
Jake Gyllenhaal, you know,
That's a good-
Ryan Gosling.
That's a good one.
Pretty much, just the cool, just real like generic, just like dude movies. Like
Give Reacher a watch. Give Reacher a watch. That's a good show. It's literally what you're asking for.
yeah, I'll probably watch it. You watch any good shows?
Archer, been watching that. That finally ended after like 14 seasons. It's a good one. It's a good one.
I just started watching Shameless.
That's
Kind
alright.
of insane. I don't know
Kinda-
if I'll keep watching it.
It's got some parts, but
It's got some good
stupid at
parts.
times,
Yeah.
It's like a mom show.
Honestly,
I like my mom shows.
I think like what's the one guy's name? Lip, the guy from The Bear.
Okay, Lip's kind of cool.
He's like the only good character. The rest all suck.
I have been meaning to watch The Bear.
Carl's a good character.
Nah, maybe like early. He's kind of drops.
Well, he was like a 9-year-old in the early seasons. He grew up.
The Bear's alright.
Brock.
I'm rewatching my New Amsterdam. It's about basically a drama hospital, kind of like Grey's Anatomy but better. And then The Newsroom with what's his name?
Jake Gyllenhaal.
No. Never mind. But Newsroom, another drama just about like made up news company like reporting real news.
Anchorman?
No.
I've never heard of either.
Nightwalker.
No.
That's a good one.
Dude, his acting in that is so scary.
Jake Gyllenhaal's a good actor.
Jake Gyllenhaal's
He's
a good
great.
actor. That's why I wanted to watch Brokeback Mountain. I was like,
J.K. Simmons is a good actor.
He's a good one.
He's cool. J.K. Simmons.
oh yeah. You guys watch Invincible?
I've watched it.
That's some good shit. That's some good shit.
I think that's a good place to end it, Brock. Thank you for coming on.
Of course.
Thank you for the sign.
Of course.
We'll get you back on here again soon.
Can't wait.
Follow us on Twitter.
Alright.
Follow Brock's YouTube at Mustache Master E. And we'll see you next week with our next guest.
Thank you.